nurse and lead injector. And honestly, I have been looking forward to this episode because I can't tell you how many times someone walks in the office and says, I saw this on TikTok.
Yes.
Sometimes it can be good information. Sometimes it's halfway true. And of course, sometimes you and I look at each other like, what in the world? So today we're putting some of the biggest viral health claims to the test.
Now, before we get started, we're not making fun of people or anybody on TikTok. I mean, social media, it really has done an incredible job at getting people just interested in their health and, just wanting to know more about, their bodies or aesthetics or just their overall health. But unfortunately, not everything that you see online is accurate.
All right, so today's game is simple. Jordan and I are going to read popular TikTok health claims and decide if they're fact, fiction, or, there's always got to be it depends. There is a gray area.
And these are our point of view, and a lot of it is from medical research, but some of it is our point of view too.
Correct. All right. So let's start with claim number 1. Okay. Everyone should be taking magnesium.
I'm going to say it depends on that one. So magnesium, it's involved in hundreds of different processes in the body. Many people, they just don't get enough. It may help some people with muscle cramps, sleep, migraines, constipation, things like that. But not everyone needs that supplement. I wouldn't, just tell anyone on the street, hey, you have to take magnesium. And there's also different types of magnesium that do different things. So you really want to be careful with that. If someone has kidney disease or certain medical conditions, that supplementation might not be quite appropriate for them. But the one that I love the most is magnesium glycinate, and it helps with sleep. So I do put a lot of people on that one.
Right. But again, this is not do not buy the first bottle you see because TikTok told you to.
Correct.
But realistically, that is what we see a lot of the time. Someone comes in with a shopping bag full of supplements. They do this with skincare products too. Because TikTok convinced them that they needed every single one. And magnesium can have benefits, but not every magnesium is the same.
Right.
Not everyone needs it. And more isn't always better. Sometimes we're just making expensive pee.
That's true.
All right. So claim number 2, drink chlorophyll water and all of your skin problems disappear. I remember when everybody's water bottles were green. It was like if your Stanley cup wasn't glowing neon, you really weren't healthy enough. And don't get me wrong, we're all for staying hydrated.
Right.
But sometimes people give all the credit to the chlorophyll when really it's just because they're drinking their water.
Hydrated. So I'm going to call that one fiction. Drinking chlorophyll is not suddenly going to cure acne or eczema or wrinkles, and it's not going to just suddenly give you a glow. Like you said, hydration is going to give you a glow and improve your, skin quality and texture. Chlorophyll is just, it's not a miracle like social media makes you think that it is. And I totally remember my daughter, before I had even seen the trend, I guess they saw it on social media, and she brought home a bottle of chlorophyll. And I'm like, you're not a plant. You don't need chlorophyll. What are you doing? We learned this in school. What is it? You did the animals and the plants and the both, and what goes where? Chlorophyll. The chlorophyll. It went to the plants. Come on.
Oh, it's wild what's out there.
I know.
All right. So the next claim, number 3, cortisol is making you gain weight. So this is another one. I swear every third video that you see is blaming cortisol. If you stub your toe, cortisol.
Oh.
Can't sleep, cortisol. Gained 3 pounds overnight, probably your cortisol.
Yep, not the cheeseburger that you had before bed. I'm going to give that one. It depends. Chronically elevated cortisol, it absolutely can affect your metabolism. It can affect sleep and blood sugar, where we store our fat. But TikTok, it really skips. Not everyone is struggling with weight, has a cortisol problem.
Right.
There's so many other things that it could be. Are they sleeping well? How does their nutrition look? Are they exercising? did they eat the cheeseburger before? But, you know,
Right.
there's so many things, your hormones, medicine, diabetes, insulin resistance, thyroid disease. That's a huge one. They all matter too. And I feel like we're just seeing cortisol, cortisol, cortisol. So many people come in and they're like, can you check my cortisol? Okay, well, let's talk about your lifestyle. Let's talk about all the things that's going on in your life and what you're eating, and tell me all of those things, and then let's figure out what we need to check on you. There's not always just one simple answer to people's medical problems.
And I think part of where, you know, the social media really comes into play is people are hoping for, or really would love for, just one singular thing to be wrong with them and fix it, and only blame that. But our bodies are so much more complicated than that. If it were as simple as fixing cortisol, nobody would struggle with weight.
Nope. And we would have no patients.
Right.
We would have them all fixed, right?
Right. We would literally close our doors because everybody was great. All right. Next claim, number 4, seed oils are poisoning America. You know, every few months something pops up on TikTok, you know, as the new villain.
Yes.
1 month it's seed oils, then it's dairy, then it's gluten, then suddenly it's too much sugar. And, you know, it's honestly exhausting to try to keep up.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to say on that one with the seed oils poisoning America, it really depends. So nutrition, it's very complex, and the overall quality of one's diet, that is really, you know, what matters, not obsessing over one single ingredient. Now, I will tell you, I've watched like this YouTube video. Let me go back. Let me start here. I read a book, and it was amazing. It's called Good Energy. And it was talking about seed oils in one of the chapters, and it recommended to go watch a YouTube video about how seed oils are made. I watched that video. There's bleach. There's all kinds of things that we're eating. And so, you know, that did strike me, you know, and I try to be careful. But again, it's complex. It's not one thing. Do I think just that package, I don't know, snack that I ate caused all of my problems? No, that's one thing. Eating fast food 3 times a day isn't, you know, unhealthy just because of the oil. I mean, think about the sugars and all the things in that fast food. I think it's just an overall dietary problem that we have in America and other places too, not just seed oils.
Right. Okay. Claim number 5. If your doctor says your labs are normal, find a new doctor. So we definitely talk about normal labs on here, you know, all the time.
Right. And I feel like that type of video, it's going to get millions of views. But I'm going to say it depends. Like sometimes patients truly don't feel well despite their, you know, routine labs looking okay. And that's why I feel like here at We Care, we spend so much time listening and trying to figure out, you know, what those symptoms are and, you know, what it's pointing to. But normal labs, they're also reassuring. We really want your labs to be normal. Not every single symptom mean that you have this hidden underlying disease. And medicine, it's not about ordering every test imaginable either. It's about putting together the whole picture, the symptoms, the lifestyle, all the things together. So I don't think that you should, you know, fire your doctor just because your labs are normal. That's a good thing. We want your labs to be normal.
Right. And I actually like that you know, said the whole picture, because we see both sides.
Right.
Sometimes patients really don't feel like themselves, and we absolutely are going to keep digging to find out why. But we also don't want people to think that normal labs are somehow bad news.
Right.
Sometimes normal labs are exactly what we want to see.
Absolutely.
All right. So claim number 6, GLP-1 medications ruin your metabolism.
Oh, no.
You hear this all the time.
Yes.
So, and honestly, I think it's one of the biggest misconceptions is that people think the medication is doing all of the work. We spend so much time talking about protein, hydration, strength training, sleep, building these habits, because the medication is a tool. It's not magic. The goal isn't just to lose weight, it's to lose weight, but it's also to be able to keep it off in a healthy way.
Yes, I'm going to definitely go fiction on that one. Current evidence does not show at all that GLP-1 medications ruin your metabolism. I feel like people often regain weight when they come off of the medications, typically because they didn't change their lifestyle or their habits. It's no longer there regulating that appetite. So they're eating more. Their food intake, they're not watching it. They didn't change what they were eating. Were they eating enough protein when they were on the medication? Were they eating enough, carbs when they were on the medication? What were they doing? What are they doing now? It's not that their metabolism is permanently damaged. It's just that they're eating differently.
Right.
So I feel like that's why lifestyle changes and long-term planning truly matter. And when I do those consults, I'm like, use this as a tool. This is not a magic shot. Use it as a tool to change your habits while you're on it, and you have to keep the things the same when you come off of it. You can't change it up.
Isn't there something out there where it's like it takes 3 months to create a new habit? And that's what I've told a lot of patients. I'm like, use this for 3 months, really focus on making these changes, and then it should just become a habit.
And food log. Food log while you're on those medications. So then what you're doing while you're on it, you need to make sure that you're doing the same thing when you're off of it. Absolutely. So I'm going to say fiction on that one. It doesn't.
Okay. All right. Claim number 7, and I'm pretty sure we've addressed this before. Hormone pellets are dangerous. And again, we hear this one all the time too. And usually it's because somebody's watched a video saying hormone pellets changed their life. And then the next video, somebody is saying hormone pellets are super dangerous. So naturally, people are flooded with such mixed information, they don't know what to believe.
Right. And I feel like on that one, you have to go with it depends. Hormone therapy, it is not right for everyone. But like an appropriately selected patient, doing appropriate dosing, proper follow-up, and you're using an experienced provider, I feel like that's not dangerous at all, and it can make a huge difference. Any medical treatment, there's risk and there's benefits, and I feel like that's with anything.
Right.
Blanket statements like everyone should get pellets or nobody should get pellets, that usually misses the big picture. Not everyone needs them, but not, there's a lot of people that do.
Right.
And it's completely safe.
Yes. All right. Okay. So let's do a little bit of a lightning round.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
No educational speeches. No nurse practitioner disclaimer.
Okay.
One word only.
Okay.
Ready?
I got it.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Detox teas.
Fiction.
Lemon water burns fat.
Fiction.
Ice baths fix everything.
Fiction.
8 glasses of water every day.
It depends.
Collagen supplements.
I'm going to say it depends on that one too.
Apple cider vinegar melts belly fat.
Fiction.
Everyone needs vitamin D.
It depends.
Castor oil in your belly button.
I'm going to say definitely fiction on that one.
So I let a couple of those, non-one word answers slide. But, all right. Here, let's go for what's the craziest thing a patient has ever asked because of TikTok?
So I had this one patient come in and basically ask, should they stop all of their medications? Because there was a TikTok influencer said that this disease that was caused by parasites was from their medication. And I'm like, what?
Oh, goodness.
What?
Well, I've had one who wanted to know if she could rub beef tallow on her face to replace her sunscreen.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Please use your SPF.
Yes, please keep the sunscreen.
Oh, my Lord.
It's wild out there, y'all.
It really is. So I'm going to say the takeaway from today. We want everyone to remember TikTok is designed to keep your attention. It's not necessarily there to give you medical information, and most people on there are not medical professionals. So If someone tells you they have a cure or that your medication causes a parasite, be skeptical about that, okay? Healthcare is very individualized, and what works for this person, it might not work for you. I just feel like you got to be careful.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so we definitely want to talk about TikTok trends again.
Yes, this is good.
Seriously, send us the wildest medical claims you've seen online, screenshot them, tag us, DM us. If you've been wondering, is this actually true? There's a good chance someone else is probably wondering the exact same thing. And so we might feature it in our next Fact Fiction or It Depends episode.
Yes, and no judgment, I promise. Just honest. Some of them are our opinion, but the majority of it evidence-based information and conversations, and some more laughs along the way for sure.
So make sure to subscribe, share this episode, and follow We Care Health and Wellness for more behind-the-scenes content and education. And don't forget that at the end of the day,
we care, and we'll see you guys next time.